Alright, what's up YouTube? It's GMAC going back over the mentorship. We're going to go over episode 5 and 6. I emphasize that you do not, you know, you can go over these summaries if it helps, but you need to go to ICT and watch and take notes beforehand. And if you have any questions, go to the school community and not look for a shortcut. Because what I'm going over is just real fast, and he does everything, the right way, and it's better to learn from him than have your questions ready and that sort of thing. But episode 5 is intraday order flow and understanding the daily range. He starts off by getting the boring stuff out of the way first. He goes over the delivery contracts, like how they move each quarter, how the contracts, how the delivery months, if I can talk, how the delivery months for the contracts work. He mentions he wants you to start thinking about market profiles, but doesn't go into any of that. Just kind of puts that out there. He always emphasizes to do the homework, that most of your learning will come after you watch the video, then you have your notes, and then you go back in your charts. And while you're annotating your charts and going over what you've learned, that's where a lot of your learning is going to come from. So not shortcutting. He goes over the 15-minute time frame being a bellwether chart, and that's what he's in here, is in a 15-minute chart. He wants you to, if you're trading the US session, is to draw a vertical line at 8:30, like what he's got here, and another one at 11:30. And from 11:30 to 12:30, or really 11:30 to 1, he don't want you to trade during that time frame. 12 to 1 is what he's saying, but he's got it marked out like that. Don't trade in the lunch hour, which is this pink portion. And what he goes over is, this is 8:30, this line here. So prior to 8:30, he wants you to look at a swing low, which is sell side, and swing high, relatively equal highs here. And then he says wait for one of them to get broken, which we do here. Then once you break whichever side that attacks first, which it attacks sell side here first, then drop into your lower time frame, starting at the 5-minute, 4, 3, 2, 1, till you find that model, the the fair value gap with the market structure shift and so on, and enter on that. The biggest thing is not trading ever fair value gap. There has to be context and narrative behind it, meaning we took out sell side, we took out equal lows, and then we displaced higher. Like you can see here, this 15-minute time frame, we displaced higher. We dropped back down into it before blowing up in the PM to the to the buy side. But it's just really, he's going over narrative about not trading ever fair value gap, marking out swing highs and lows, having yourself a deal in range so you know you're in premium or discount, and then you drop down into the lower time frames. Okay, episode 6, he goes over the marketing efficiency paradigm and institutional order flow. Big words for a country boy. How to use and how do we internalize price delivery? He goes, we don't trade patterns for pattern's sake. We don't trade indicators or momentum, but I do know that if there is an indicator or something that helps you, with whatever you're doing, is fine, as long as you're not using that indicator as the main judge of a buy or sell. If it's like a confluence sort of thing, that's fine. We want to enter longs where retail sells and vice versa. And liquidity and order flow is everything. Everything else is a religion, is what he says. And time of day is the most important thing. Time is constant. Repeating things happen at certain times of the day, and if you can narrow those things down, that's where you can build a profitable model. He goes over smart money wants to destroy uninformed traders. Uh, we have to look at the market through the lens of where's the liquidity, and build a narrative for the day around that. And then he goes over the ICT fair value gaps, and basically the biggest note there is waiting for liquidity to be taken, whether it be sell side or buy side, and then wait for a market structure shift, and then inside of that market structure shift there's going to be a fair value gap to enter on. If you want more detailed video of fair value gaps and how to use them in order flow and a more detailed video of that, I can go over that. But that's kind of it for 5 and 6. I'm going to do 7, 8, 9, and 10 together because it's daily buys, and that is really and Power 3, which Power 3 is really simple in terms, but the daily buys part of it really trips a lot of people up, including myself. I mean, I'm not a professional. That's why I'm going back through everything here. But basically 7, 8, 9, and 10 is going to be how to look at the economic calendar, going over daily buys, and the Power 3. Episode 8 applied to Forex. As of now, I don't trade any currency futures pairs or anything, but the same concepts apply. So, but yeah, those 7, 8, 9, and 10 will be together, and I'm going to do a video next on episode 11 and 12 for the gentleman who was requesting that. So I appreciate y'all very much, and if you, like I said, the school community is open to ask questions. If you want a detailed video on a certain thing or to get a discussion started, that's going to be free until Christmas Day, and then after that, it's going to be a small monthly fee to help me cover the cost. So get in there now while it's free, and I appreciate the people that stay to the end of these videos and help me out and get going. I know they're not the most popular. My most popular videos is when I'm getting payouts and showing this and showing that, but I have to take a step back during this time to go back over some information and make sure that I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm kind of taking you along for the ride. I know nobody signed up for a one-on-one mentorship, and that's fine. I didn't expect it. I just wanted that out there in case there was one or two or a few people that wanted to go along the journey with me. But I'm doing this for me and my family, and so I have to take the time and the due diligence to go back through, redo the homework, make sure I've not missed anything. So that's what I'm doing here. And with that, God bless you and have a good day.